Ah, yes, the first sight of snow in Beijing. It's always poetic to experience snow, but it also signals something. Do you hear that? Yes, that's right. That's the sound of your balls freezing in this Arctic weather. And mind you, that tree was still covered with leaves the day before the snow hit, and everything changed overnight. But yes, the first sight of snow signals the coming of winter and the ending of the year. And during the winter solstice, it's common tradition in northern part of China to have dumplings. Plus, from the title of this video, you would already know that we'll be having some dumplings. But not just any dumplings. We don't do that here.
We don't do that.
Here at So Thirsty, we don't do normal things. Kind of like how we've got that trash bag behind me. Yeah, just like it how I casually picked the spot with a trash bag behind. And so in this episode, we're not just gonna have the common dumplings. We're gonna try some very special dumplings, which have their origins from Qingdao. And in case you aren't familiar with the geographics of China, Qingdao is one of the coastal cities of northern China, best known abroad for their alcoholic beverage. But Qingdao also has some of the best seafoods in China.
Under the sea.
And therefore, the dumplings that we're gonna have today are a seafood variation, cause the usual ones are typically made with pork. And much as it's nice to see everything in white, you know, snow, dumplings, people, yada yada yada, I'd also like to see some contrast things. And somehow, black and white always seems to go hand in hand pretty well. Well, cause didn't something like that became a trending topic a few years ago? I don't know, something about a white girl eating a big black. Whoa. Keep that dirty snake back in the pants. Whew. But yes, today we're gonna take part in a northern tradition. Today, we're gonna have ourselves some big black dumplings. Initially, I didn't want to do another dumpling episode because I just did one a few months back. But once I saw this, I knew that I had to give it a go. And these dumplings, they're called mo yu sui jiao, which is squid dumplings. So apparently I did some digging online just so you don't have to. Apparently, the filling of these dumplings is made with squid and some white fish. And also, the skin of the dumplings, the color of it is caused by adding squid ink into the dough mixture. Kind of like squid ink pasta. Okay, I'll admit, on first impression, they kind of look like super fossilized turds. And they really do smell quite bad. But come on, the first time when you saw squid ink pasta, I bet you went like... But I guess it's just the idea of, you know, putting something black in your mouth. Yeah, it's darker than your soul, but let's just give it a shot. Okay, before I start with anything, it's super flavorful, it's so good. The texture is very bouncy, and there is not a lot of dough in it because you can taste that, you know, that bounciness from the squid and the fish. But take a look at this. Whoever invented this clearly knew what he or she was doing. I mean, just the contrasting color of the pure white flesh of the fish and the squid in comparison to the black skin. I mean, it's just artwork, man. Initially when the dish came, right, the smell was so pungent. I was so afraid that I wouldn't be able to finish it. I'm not saying that it smelled like but it just has a very strong, like, salted squid. Kind of smell rotten, you know? But the taste is absolutely delicious. Like, it tastes like a normal fish cake, and it's actually very good. And you know, something so beautiful like that usually costs a bomb, but this plate of dumplings only costs like $5.65 US dollars, which is about 36 yuan. So this is pretty cheap and it's Instagrammable. So anyway guys, many thanks for joining us on this Dumplings from Hell episode. And if you happen to visit Beijing in the coming future, I don't know, God knows when, please give this a shot. Despite of how it looks, it actually tastes pretty good. But as always, have a good one and don't forget to subscribe and stay so thirsty.